No! Shoot. Is there a flower anywhere? I'll have to come back, I guess. I feel like there's a way to cheese that.
There's no way for the other Pikmin to carry it, is there?
I don't think so. And one blue didn't even land on it. Yeah, I guess that's it then. Oh well.
Sad face.
Indeed. I'll just come back with 1 billion blues next time.
Indeed.
And just only do that level. Blaze through the rest. Yeah, that was a bad decision to use the Queen Candy Pop on reds. Because I did it because they're good for fighting, but you never really need them for parts, I don't think.
Yeah.
Whereas blues, blues are like the only blues and yellows generally. I mean, blues and whites are the only Pikmin that are required to get certain parts. There's one part that requires... Oh no, there's 3 parts that require purples. As far as I can recall. But none that require yellows, I don't think, and none that require reds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Me oh my. Threats on all sides.
Indeed. Hey.
Epic.
I forget what those are called. Doodle bugs. That's what they're called. Skittering doodle bugs. Those are quite nice because they give you these purple sprays. So me? She's got that weird thing where if you like move while she's sleeping, she gets scared.
Yeah.
So it's like impossible to have her sleep next to you for an extended period of time.
Indeed.
I don't even know why she started that. Or has it? Alright, look at all these honey. Got all these wallywogs.
Me oh my. So scary.
Oh shoot. It's not gonna work. No, not the purple! Shoot. Oh no, they got a red. Okay.
Oh, that's all good.
Come on. I don't want to attack him while he's doing that and like get trolled.
Mm-hmm. Woo! Jeez. Speaking of getting trolled.
I'm surprised that thing didn't notice me until now.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's so annoying with like these straightaways to kite them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I say to him. What's this? Oh, it's just one of those guys.
It's one of you people.
Basically harmless. One of you people. Oops. Oh, I guess, yeah, there's some that require yellows because you have to throw them up high. So reds are the only non-required ones.
True.
I think I'll still cover the yellows, though. What am I talking about?
So I've been working on my D&D campaign for Tara and her friends.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I'm kind of not making too much planned ahead, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of have an idea of what I want to have happen.
You're gonna like ad-lib it a bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it most of it up as I go along, and like I'm gonna do that like week by week too. Like if I at the end of a session, I'll have some idea of what they're gonna do next, and then I can plan stuff out according to that. So like for the next session, last session they killed some bandits, and they're looking to go to the next town over. So I found. Well, first of all, I didn't have any kind of like world map or anything, which we never had any of that stuff for our quests anyways before. But for this one, I wanted it to be more open to them, so I'm gonna kind of make the quests go more along how they want it to go. Like,
yeah.
And I'll have the story follow them. So I found a world map generator online, so I used that, and then I edited it to be more how I wanted it to be. And then I also found like a city generator and a town generator and stuff.
Ah.
So I used those too to get some stuff made. So yeah, I also put Thokul in the campaign.
Oh really?
Last week they were knocking
Callback.
on doors in the town because the inn was on fire. And I decided that Thokul was one of the townspeople, and he was running an armory. And so he told them to fuck off when they opened the door.
And that was his whole role?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that was just their introduction to him. So then the next morning, they went to the armor shop, the blacksmith, which is local. And so Tara was trying to sweet talk me into getting a discount. And she was rolling like 5s and 6s and like not having any success.
Yeah.
And then C-Stan so C-Stan has a disguise kit. So he made himself disguised as like the mayor of the town. He tried to convince Thokul to give him stuff for free because he was the mayor, but his rolls were awful on that. Then he put him disguise. He tried to disguise himself as Tara. Because they're both half. Oh, the funny thing is, C-Stan's a halfling and the mayor is a human. So there's like a 3-foot-tall version of the mayor walking into the armor shop, trying to convince him that he's the mayor.
He got shrunk.
Indeed. And then he dressed up as Tara and tried to convince him that he was Tara.
That's glorious.
Indeed.
We got the rubber ugly, by the way.
I see that.
Thukul's a classic.
Indeed. So I put Runadar on the map. I also found all my old D&D stuff because I couldn't remember any of the names or anything from my old campaign. So the name of the city that we recaptured was Runadar. So I put that on my map as the capital. I made a dwarven country called Eleg Kulds, which I looked up. I remember when I made my campaign, I looked up how to just say stuff in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
And that's Dwarvish for glory axe.
Ah.
Because I named my campaign Axe of Glory.
That's pretty cool.
Indeed.
That's a fancy name.
Yeah. Bork. Extra bork summy. Snapple.
Abstract masterpiece.
Reject if button is up. Go get him.
Sponsor. Maybe.
Shouts to today's sponsor.
Snupple.
Exactly.
Snubble. The fairy Pokemon.
Indeed. It's a nice denture there.
Indeed. It's my favorite denture.
Indeed. It's indentured servitude.
So when you have a denture in your mouth, are you indentured?
Yes.
What will this be called?
Mouth of Behemoth Jaw.
Ah,
Nice.
that makes sense. I think there's a spider in here, but he's a funny spider, so he doesn't care.
Excellent.
Will they get to the ship first, or will they break the door first? We have our answer.
Find out next time on Dragon's Ball P.
Dragon's Bappy. Did I get all the parts?
I don't know. Did you? I didn't pay attention.
I hope so. I didn't check the radar. I assumed that was the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it doesn't matter because I have to come back.
Indeed.
Oh boy!
Ooh. What we got? What we got? What we got?
This boss is
Oh
annoying.
me, oh my.
But I'm not.
Oh, the poor puppies.
They are sadness. They want to see their mama.
Indeed.
Well, at least the good thing about this boss is that it is better to have a small group of Pikmin, so I'm not gonna even risk my like purples and whites.
Mm-hmm. They're too precious.
Precisely. Oh, that's weird. It was going under the ground.
Indeed.
Oh, it looks like that gate was the only way in. It didn't get a very good generation for this.
Indeed.
Usually you'll get like a tunnel that goes around so you can bait him in a certain way. This time we did not. There's just like one entrance, so we have to fight him straight up.
Mm-hmm.